What do you want to see done?
We need action. I want her held accountable for what she did, you know. I'm sure she'll never go to jail, but at least pin the blame squarely on her shoulders. If that consulate would have had the security in place that was needed and denied, that attack would have taken place, but the consulate would have been able to repel the attack, and the night wouldn't have went the way it did.
I was mystified when I first heard, and this came out months ago, that they were trying to. Chris Stevens was trying to desperately get some fire sale barricades. Stevens was trying, because the British already left their consulate. It was completely abandoned, and he was trying to get just the concrete barricades. And there was the email chain going back and forth. I mean, when you read that, this is simple stuff. 600
requests for security upgrades denied. 600. The consulate had zero security. There was some Libyan militia were the security. They weren't trained by the U.S.
No.
They weren't vetted by the U.S.
We didn't know what their allegiance was.
And they didn't have U.S. supervisors. There should have been a U.S. supervisor on shift 24 hours a day supervising them. When the attack started, they dropped their weapons and just walked away. And if you read the timeline, the consulate was overran in 1 minute. I mean, 1 minute.
That was it.
Zero. The State Department DS agents, their long guns and body armor was inside, so they didn't even. Supposedly, if they would have fired a few shots and at least tried to repel the attack when they were coming through the gate, that would have bought them more time. It could have even, punched in the nose. The attack could have stopped right then and there. But those guys went into the building to get their gear. By that time, the terrorists literally just walked into the compound.
And no calls for help. There was the stand-down order, which the operators there on the ground, we've talked to all of them. We've talked to Tonto. No, there was a stand-down order that was given.
Multiple.
I'm going to believe the operators on the ground before I believe a bureaucrat.